Golf is ruined.
Oh,
no.
Wait, it is?
I mean, here's my fear. I don't want to say ruined. I'm saying week in, week out. I hope that this now becomes one of those. For those who don't know, Jon Rahm left and went to LIV over the weekend. Did this preposterous interview on Fox News wearing a Letterman's jacket that said LIV on it, announcing how he wants to grow the game and what. It's like, oh my God. Like all the stuff that you get annoyed by. Bro, just say they're going to pay me $600 million. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Like,
He did the LeBron-
everybody's fine with that.
He did the
Oh, yeah, to
LeBron
grow the
thing?
game and all this baloney. Like, stop. All right. And now they're saying Finau and Tyrrell Hatton, and it's like, okay, all right. They've already got DeChambeau. They've already got Koepka. They've already got DJ. They've already got Cam Smith. They've already got, like, so many of my favorite guys. And it's like, okay, just y'all all get on the same page and get in the same boat and create something so that we can all have something come together. Because these guys realize, like, especially the ones that, like, with Rahm winning and now, like, he's got exemptions to every major. He's going to be able to play in the majors. The other guys, the big names, going to be playing the majors. But here's the problem. Because, and this is the original sin was never, like, being so arrogant that you couldn't just compromise and say, hey, they're going to put money into golf, have this money come into here so that it benefits all of our guys. Instead, they thought, nope, we don't want any part of you. And then they created a competition. And it's a competition they cannot win. They can't win it. They're already struggling. And it's going to come a time where the sponsors and the TV people are like, to hell with you. Like, what are you talking about? This isn't our TV deal. Our TV deal is not for us to tune in so we can watch Wesley Bryan and Brian Harmon. Like, shut up. This is ridiculous. And so they all took care of they took care of, like, 4 guys, and they didn't tell anybody. And obviously, look, they said don't negotiate with these people, and then they went and negotiated with them. And so you broke all loyalty. You broke all trust. And so now all these guys are going to be like, to hell with you, I'm getting my money. And so now they're leaving, and they're going to this LIV tour, and they're just going to have to come together because otherwise this is what happens. It's like those guys are playing golf there, those guys are playing golf there, and it becomes tennis, right? Do you know anybody that's like, you got to be the most hardcore tennis fan in the world to be sitting around watching tennis? That's not, they watch the U.S. Open, they watch Wimbledon, right? It's the majors, and that's it. And they already have, like, golf fans. There's a lot of golf fans that just watch majors. But, like, it's the week in, week out thing that's always been, people tune in and watch tournaments. That's been that way since I was a kid. But now all the players aren't there anymore. And obviously I'm hopeful that they just say, okay, this can't be. Let's all just get on the same page here. And I don't know. I mean, because I think it's just going to keep getting worse. So one thing, like, no matter what your politics are, Donald Trump at the very beginning, you remember he said this, and I remember talking about it on the show. Trump said, all these guys that don't take this money right now, here's what's going to happen. Eventually, everybody's going to be together, and the guys that didn't take the money are going to get a pat on the back, and they're going to say, thanks for your loyalty. And the other guys are going to have 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, 400 million. And he's dead right, because this is what's going to happen, right? Like, in the end, they have to end up back together some way, somehow. I think what will end up happening is it's going to end up, like, they're going to combine, and it'll be like a world tour. And so it'll be like 50 guys. But, I mean, you've screwed up traditions. You've screwed up the week in, week out. And LIV's going to get a TV deal, too. They got too many players.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, don't they have the CW?
The PGA, you can't fumble this worse. That Monahan fumbled this worse than anything maybe in the history of sports. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
He destroyed. They had it. All they had to do was say, yeah, come invest. Instead, I mean, it's an all-time backfire.
Yes.
Damn.
You created a competition that you cannot win. You ain't got the money. Because they don't care, clearly. No. They got enough money to just bury you. And they're just going to keep on doing it.
Yep.
And so this weekend with Rahm going, that's when it was like, oh, boy. Oh boy! And when they got Finau,
And
It's getting nasty right now,
It's
boy.
supposed to be Tyrrell Hatton too.
Yeah.
Supposed to be rumored. Like they're just gonna keep picking off the top 30 players in the world.